Hey everybody, it's Chris, and we're here at the Sandusky Mall in Sandusky, Ohio. It opened in 1977 and is managed by the Cafaro Company of Youngstown. The mall is located on Milan Road, which is right off of State Route 250, and it's about 5 miles south of Cedar Point. Cleveland is east, about an hour away, and Toledo is west, about an hour away. There are a few major chain stores near the mall, including a Target, a Walmart, and a Meijer. And there's also a standalone Best Buy right in front of the mall, and several restaurants like Red Lobster and Cracker Barrel. There's a Sears sports bar and grill at the front entrance, and a new restaurant called Lotus Garden. There used to be a Ruby Tuesday across from Cheers, but it closed in March 2018. The mall originally had 4 anchor stores, but now there are only 2, and soon to be 1. Elder Beerman is closing for good. This is from an April 18 article from the Sandusky Register. Bonton Stores Incorporated, which owns Elder Beerman, and stores such as Bonton, Bergner's, Boston Store, Carson's, Herberger's, and Yonkers, filed for bankruptcy in February. Joe Bell, a spokesman for Cafaro Company, urged shoppers in the Sandusky area not to panic and said the Cafaro officials are committed to making sure the mall will succeed. JCPenney is doing well, said Bell. JCPenney Company Incorporated announced on March 2nd that its fourth quarter and fiscal year 2017 earnings had exceeded expectations. Fourth quarter same-store sales were up 2.6%, the company said. Unquote. Well, of course JCPenney is doing well. I mean, a lot of malls have lost or are losing all their other anchors. So this mall is about 45 minutes away from me, so I don't shop here that often. The last time I was here was about 2 years ago. Elder Beerman used to send me email coupons. And I'm not sure why. I mean, I didn't sign up for them or anything, but I did use one to buy a dress shirt. But I didn't buy anything today. I think I'll wait for the prices to get a little lower. Now, as for when this store is expected to close, I heard maybe mid-July, but I suppose it really depends on how quickly they sell everything. So we'll just have to wait and see. This store actually has 2 entrances. This one leads to the Macy's that closed in 2017. This Macy's was the only 2-story anchor in the mall. And like most of the Macy's around here, it probably started as a May company, and then a Kaufman's, and then Macy's. Here's an American Eagle, something we used to have at Midway Mall. And a shoe department Encore, which is something they have at Chapel Hill Mall. I don't know what this was. This planter here used to be a fountain, and maybe they filled it in because it was too much to maintain, or maybe the fountain and carpeted malls don't mix too well. So the anchor in the East Wing was Sears, which closed in 2016. But when the mall opened, I believe it was the Montgomery Ward. This amazing space arcade is not quite as sad as the one at Midway Mall. For one thing, it has better games. There used to be a Charming Charlie next door, but it recently closed. But it used to be the Sandusky Mall cinemas. And I saw Batman there in 1989. I actually spent a lot of time here in 1989. That's the summer I worked at Cedar Point. So you might think that because Sears and Macy's and Charming Charlie and the soon-to-be vacant Elder Beerman would make this a dead mall, but the interior actually contradicts that. Apart from a few stores that aren't, like this Macy's, most of the stores are still open and doing well. Or at least they were today. I filmed this on a Friday afternoon in June. A Lids! Something we used to have in Midway Mall. That used to be a Best Buy Mobile. A Hallmark Gold Crown store. It's a very rare thing around here. This Peace Mountain used to be a Suncoast Motion Picture Company. Lots of different clothing stores here. So like I said earlier, JCPenney will be the only major anchor left unless something moves into the other abandoned stores. The mall directory says, "Development in progress, stay tuned," over the Sears and Macy spots, so we'll see. This Penny's was pretty busy, and it'll probably get busier once the Elder Beerman is gone. So for me, this is kind of an odd store. I'm so used to a two-story Penny's, like the ones at Midway, and Great Northern, and Chapel Hill, and Great Lakes Mall. One of the junior anchor stores is Books A Million. It's been here for 7 years now. Before that, it was a Borders Books and Music. The Borders opened in 2007, and it replaced several stores that were in the West Wing. When Borders closed in 2011, BAM bought all their shelves and their fixtures, and they didn't move things around too much, so this store still looks like Borders. The only thing they completely redid was the cafe. One thing that's different? The video department used to be a lot bigger. TJ Maxx is another junior anchor. It's been here for as long as I can remember, but I read that it was originally a Woolworths. There were quite a few people shopping here. This Bath and Body Works used to be further down. It recently moved here and was expanded. Another rare thing around here, Mrs. Fields. Yes, I bought cookies. The next closest store is in the Eastwood Mall in Niles, about 2 hours east from here. So thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.